Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm sitting in the driver's seat because today I want to talk about motorhome leveling systems. When you're shopping around for a motorhome, be it a new one from a dealer or a used one or from an individual, one thing you want to take a look at is the leveling system. There are many different quality levels of leveling systems. There's top models that have all the features you can want, and then there's some of the cheaper models that really scrimp on some features. And the one that I got is one of the cheap ones. So I want to show you in this video how to find out exactly what quality level the leveling system is of a coach that you're considering buying. So I'm going to show you here how my leveling system works, so you can then compare it to one that you're looking at. This is the control panel of my leveling system, and it has an automatic and a manual feature, which most of them do, but some of them are only manual. The automatic leveling system generally works very well. However, if you are parked in an area where you're very slanted one way or the other, and if the leveling system determines that it can't perfectly level the coach, then at least the way mine works is that it will not even try. If it thinks it can't perfectly level, then it will not start and it will not lower the jacks at all. If that happens, then you have to switch to the manual leveling system. That way you can press the 4 buttons to manually level it, and there is it'll show here a green light to show that you are level, but you also want to use a carpenter's level also to put on the floor to confirm that you're giving a good level. So with this leveling system, when I press the front button, the 2 front jacks go down at the same time. Press the rear button and the 2 rear jacks go down at the same time. Now when I press the left button, you would think that the 2 left jacks will go down at the same time, but they don't. The left button controls only the left rear jack, and the right button controls only the right rear jack. It's not possible to press any button that will control the front, left, or right jack individually. They have to go down at the same time, and the same thing with the rear. So if you're in a situation to where you need to manually level and you're in a very unlevel situation, then it becomes more difficult when you have this restriction. Ideally, rather than this being a diamond, I think it should be a square, so that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons like that. So each of the 4 buttons would control one of the jacks. So if you want to lower the front left jack, you press the front left button, and then do that with the 4 to get them all level the way you want. And I'm in a situation now where my front and rear are fairly level, but I'm in a slope left and right. So I need my 2 right jacks just barely touching the ground, and I need my 2 left jacks lowered as much as possible. But I can't really do that because I can't control just the 2 left jacks, or I can't control the 2 left jacks one at a time. And another problem is that if you lower your jacks just a little too much and you want to raise them back up just a little bit, you can't do that. Because when you press this left button, it lowers the left rear jack And there is no button, or there's no way to do this where you can raise that jack back up just 1 or 2 inches to get it perfectly level. To raise the jack up, you have to press this button that says retract all jacks, and it will raise up all 4 jacks at the same time, and then you have to start all over. So you may have to give it 2 or 3 tries to get it perfect or close to perfect, because you can't manually do each jack one at a time to get it up and down at just the right point. So it makes it inconvenient, and it will take some experimenting. And if this leveling system had all of the features, that would make it so much easier to use. Now, there's only a few companies that make leveling systems, and they sell the leveling systems to the manufacturers. And I think LCI is supposed to be one of the higher quality leveling systems. And Power Gear, which is the brand this one is a lower quality leveling system, but Power Gear is owned by LCI. So LCI controls a big chunk of the leveling business. So they have the top models and they have the lower models. And a lot of, probably most motorhome manufacturers are putting in lower cost equipment to keep their manufacturing costs down, and in turn keep the total price of the coach down, because they're competing for price. So they cut corners in a lot of ways to keep their costs down. And you don't really have any choice in that matter. You don't have any choice of what kind of leveling system to have on a certain coach. You just take whatever it has. But that's something you need to take into consideration among many other things in determining which is the right coach for you. So if you can get one that has a top quality leveling system to where you can fully control it in every way, then I think that would be the better way to go. So when you're at the dealer, I would suggest that you tell him that you want to test out the leveling system. And if he says, no, we don't let customers do that, then just walk away. If he says, okay, you can do it, then what you want to do is first, don't worry about the automatic. Put it on manual and see if you can raise and lower each of the 4 jacks one at a time. And see just exactly how it works. Because if you ask the dealer how good a leveling system this coach has, he's going to say it's a fine leveling system, you're really going to like it. Because either they don't know what kind of leveling system it has, whether it's a top model or not, or they just don't want to say anything negative about it. So they're trying to sell you that coach. They don't want to say anything that might cause you to walk away. So to really know how good a leveling system a coach has, you really have to test it out yourself. So hope this has helped you. Good luck with that, and good day.